Chapter 1183 has finally been released, and this chapter gives us a glimpse into Brook's backstory. The chapter begins with the continuation of Emu's battle with Loki. During the battle, Emu says to Loki and Straw Hat, "Neither of you could be Emu's soldiers," and declares that he will erase them both just like Dozan. Although I am not sure who this Dozan guy is, theory suggests that he might be one of the four gods mentioned in the Skypiea arc. Alternatively, in the context of Emu fighting with Loki, it could be one of the ancient giants or the former wielder of the Nidhogg Devil Fruit. The fight advances with Emu striking Loki with an attack called Sword of Wrath, Ram. On the other hand, we see Zaza, the false god of rain. As to why I am saying that Zaza is a false rain god, it will soon become evident, because I refuse to believe someone other than Monkey D out for milk is the rain god. Meanwhile, Zaza successfully captures 7 giant children. We then see a conversation between Usopp, the other Straw Hats, and Brook, asking him about the Frozen Lady. Nami asks, "Is she an enemy from your past?" But Brook replies, "She's someone I hoped I would never have to face again." Followed by, "If she is who I think she is, she would be 77 by now," which leaves Nami and Usopp completely shocked. Brook later reveals that he witnessed 3 different personalities of hers: the original personality, the personality that saved us, and the demon form. Brook then mentions that it was a really long time ago, and she was just a kid back then, while Brook was a young gun. And here, we are talking about Brook way before he even joined the Rumbar Pirates. He then flashes back to 70 years ago in the West Blue, talking about a kingdom called Asperia. This country is also renowned as the country of instrument makers. Brook is shown singing through the alleys of Asperia, showcasing his desire to meet a beautiful mermaid one day. Then, we get the formal introduction of a young Brook serving as the raider captain of the Guard Corps of Asperia, being 20 years old at that time. Alongside him is the princess of the Kingdom of Asperia, Princess Shuri, who happens to be the exact same Shuri that is now being possessed by Emu. We then see King Leuven of Asperia, shortly after which an Asperian soldier arrives, urgently informing them that riders from the Muron family are arriving at the Opera House to apprehend the queen. When the king panics about the Muron family, Brook casually mentions that he had run into them earlier at the port and had already sliced them down. We then actually see the riders of the Muron family getting sliced apart, which, to be honest, makes no sense to me. How could they take so long to notice that they had been cut? Finally, the narrative mentions that the kingdom had 2 true stars 70 years ago, one being Queen Candle of the Asperia Kingdom, and the other being the master of the swift/humming brook. With this, the chapter ends.